listeners are going to have to imagine these air quotes around the word ancient because it's changed. The recipes have changed through the years, but the most ancient way of making this sushi is through lactic acid fermentation. And it's done in Lake Biwa in Shiga Prefecture. There's this variety of sushi called funa sushi. And funa is a type of carp. It's about as big as your hand. And the fishermen of Lake Biwa, they catch the carp in March or April, and then they salt them and let them sit until August or September. And then they clean some of the salt off, but they resalt the fish with rice that they also salt. And then they pack it in barrels very, very tightly. And then they wait for sometimes 6 months, sometimes for a year or more. And this lactic acid fermentation process happens. It's the same process for making yogurt. Basically, the fish is rendered to a completely different flavor profile. The bones get soft enough to eat. It kind of flattens out. And what had been once very fishy becomes incredibly different. It's almost, depending on how you slice this fish, it could taste like a summer sausage. It could taste like prosciutto. The rice turns incredibly sour. It's the most sour thing you've ever eaten, Thomas, I bet. I compare it to one of those sour candies I used to have as a child, and I'd put one in my mouth and I'd spit it out right away because it was so sour. But it's more sour than that. A lot of people don't like the rice, and so they might not eat it, or they replace it with fresh rice. But it's amazing how the fish will change its flavor like that. And you realize it's not just a way to preserve the fish, but a way of taking the flavor of the fish in another direction.